Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is 52 Tombstone Gaming. I know when you guys last left off, I believe I left with this car I was working on. It is a stock engine, a few upgrades to it, but I'm still debating whether I want to put this engine in here, because this is a 273. I don't mind this shop car for going against stuff. I have got to rebuild the engine for that too, but this is the other project I'm working on at the moment. I've been sandblasting it. This was straight up a junkyard car that came out of the junkyard. The engine straight up is built out of the junkyard. Few performance parts that are on here and there. When I got it back to the shop, I had to do a full bottom end rebuild because the crankshaft and the camshaft blew out. It's straight up, this parts are still sitting in the cab. It does run, it does start, so she's mean. She does do burnouts, and it does have a 4-speed in it. But other than that, I haven't done much to it. I did the 1/4 panel on this side. Trunk still needs, I think, some alignment. The bumper needs replacing on the rear, and then I need to finish sanding it so that way I can paint it, because I've been sandblasting it to patch a few things here and there. And this, I temporarily put a junkyard engine in it. That's what's in this, is it temporarily just put a junkyard engine in with a beefier carb on it. I didn't expect it to have that much oomph to it. The tires that are in here are actually the ones that are going to go on that to replace them, because they're just mismatched tires that I threw on it from the junkyard. And I think today we're going to take this car, go down to the junkyard. I do have the truck. It's parked out back. Don't mind the mess. I've had to fix cars and pull them around. So, same thing. This was a parts engine. Truck's over there. For today, we're going to pull the tires out of here. Get those all set up for the other car. I was going to put these on it, but then I realized I couldn't find a 5-bolt pattern for 14s. So I gave up on that idea. So that's how that's going. Bloop. Put that on there. You're just gonna get all these tires set up. So when I gotta go put them on that 1979 or 80 Firebird Trans Am, that I have them all set and ready. Yes, they're not the Trans Am wheels. I don't care. They're just something for now. They're 15s, they'll do what they need to do. You know, I'm not going professional style here, I'm just doing something to get it so that way it's better than what it is. Because as I said, they're mixed match tires, so it's a little off. Like I said, I got engine blocks and stuff later on. That's the engine that came out of that NIV. The NIV's engine is... What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do engine change on this, go to the junkyard, see if we can find another car, and then go from there. Because that's the plan, at least. That is the plan. And then, see, I was thinking about putting that 273 in the NIV, but that's got another engine block that I salvaged from the junkyard and put together to put in there too. So that's how that's going right now. These are some beefier tires for the rear, smaller tires for the front for that Trans Am. I might just take an engine with me. Might. Just because I might need something. Maybe I'll take that one that's we're going to yank out of that car and bring it with us. I know I have to do an oil change on the one I'm working on currently, because if I don't, not the car we're driving, not that one, this one, this engine right here, because I know it's out of oil, and if I run it without any oil, it's going to blow up like last time. So I got to deal with that issue. That tire's set. Make sure the larger ones are stacked on top of each other first. I don't like to mix up my tires because, if you can't tell, it's a cluster mess. I've been doing cars after car after car, trying to get some more of that money up there in the corner. A lot of this one straight up I just bought it at the shop because I was like, I need something to run around with, because the diesel eats so much fuel. I've had to do 2 oil changes on it, and it's a good truck, don't get me wrong, it's fast, for what it is, but it just has problems on certain things. Alright, now let's take a... Do I got a wrench laying around? I need a wrench. Need a wrench. Wrench. I think there's one somewhere. I always have a wrench laying around, because I... Man, don't tell me I left the wrench out there. Alright, well, time for hunt for wrench. Bloop, 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 bloop. Wrench. Screwdriver. Pry bar. Not a wrench. That's a screwdriver. Did I leave it in the car? Could've swore I didn't. And I literally used it to yank that engine out and drop a new one. Wait, did I leave it over here? Nope, that's another pry bar. There it is. Alright. So let's do this. Let's do this engine change. I've been putting this off. I mean, with this engine that's already in it, it's pretty beefy as it is. So let's take this off. Take that off. And both those. This. That. This. Then we're going to do an oil change on the other engine, because I don't believe it has any oil. Well, we'll go from there. I'm going to attempt to load this in the back of the fuel line. I always forget the fuel line, man. Always. Always forget the fuel line. I always forget. There's that. We'll take that with us. I don't know what I unhooked. Should probably tighten those. There it is. That's the two unhooked. Alright. That random car that's running, that's just one of the cars that drives down the road. I know, it's so confusing because it makes... Excuse me. Excuse me, that was very rude of me. It makes you think that there's another car just running in my shop when there's not. What I unhook? Okay, put that there. I think I could just... That's connected. That's connected. And I gotta put the exhaust back on, which is right here. Hope y'all had a good 4th of July. I know I did. Had a good 4th of July. Made brisket, smoked ribs. Or not smoked ribs, smoked brisket, smoked wings. I had a great time. Alright, now I need to do an oil change. Right, because I think this thing has no oil. It has no oil. Alright. For some reason these ones with the painted oil pan seem to drain themselves with oil, and I can't quite figure out why yet. But not a big deal. I'll put that in the back of the NIV. We'll take that with us when we go to the junkyard. Just that way, in case we do find something we want to buy, we got the engine to possibly get it running. I mean, yes, I got a few engine blocks kicking around there. Sorry, don't mind my dogs. They like to talk a lot. A lot. A lot, a lot. Ah, that one has oil, okay. Oops, should have dumped oil everywhere. Alright. check the oil levels, fire it up, take it for a test drive. If I remember correctly, this 273 has a beefy cam and a stroker crankshaft in it. Don't mind the barking in the background, that's just my dogs. Every time something's delivered or something, they'll bark. Alright, I think there should be enough oil for it. I'll double check the dipstick. It's probably get another third quart of oil, fire it up. I think it might need some more coolant. I mean, yeah, the engine that was in it, it was perfectly fine. But I remember my part 6 of this that I said I was gonna change it out with that engine, and I'm owning up to that, so that way somebody doesn't go, oh, you didn't do the engine you said you were gonna do. No, I said what I said, and I did what I did. Alright? Simple as that. I still gotta hook up the fuel line, or I'm not gonna get very far. I forget that every time. It's like when I was doing the nib over there and I dropped that V8 in there. It was great until I realized there was a few problems missing. A few parts missing, I mean. There's that. Need to run across the street and get some more oil. Alright, need to run across the street and get more oil. Oil. And then I'm gonna have to pause this for a minute so I can go use the bathroom. Oil. There we go. Alright, I can get my package. Da 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 da. Put that oil in, make her get lubricated. Yeah, get her lubricated, get her nice and slippery. Check that dipstick. That's good enough. Oh shit. There we go. Put that in the back just in case we might need it. Don't think I will, but you never know. I definitely know I'm gonna need to save a little slower. Alright, now I'm going to do the coolant. And then we take it for a drive. Well, I'm going to use the bathroom, then I'm going to take it for a drive. Sure don't mind me, Austin Powers. Do you have coolant? I bet you probably don't. I'm bad about that. Like I said, it's been a mess. I usually clean up my garage in the game, but I've been busy doing other things. I got other cars in other garages, other storage sheds, not parked out back obviously, but I do have cars, which I should probably put them in the shed out back, but I don't do that. That's the easy method. That's too simple. Huh? I guess I must have drained all that coolant out. Alright, gotta go buy another thing of coolant. We gotta run for the coolant. Don't get hit by a car for the coolant. Let's just buy 2. Got coolant. Hambro, cool it. It does the job. One thing I don't really understand some of the way they name these things, but it's whatever. It's, you know, copyright issues and stuff like that. Understandable. But this is the best oil coolant brand they got. Hopefully it fills up. Hopefully I don't have a radiator problem. Now, I know that the car looks different from the last time because it was all black last time you guys saw it. I've gone through and I had to so the original engine, yes, I had souped it up slightly, did burnouts with it, blew out the tires, redid the rims, I changed out the hood, and then yes, I put a roll cage in it just because I don't want it to end like the last car. And it only has the roll cage. It did have turbos on it. has new dash cluster in it. So far, I haven't had to do any body damage. Alright, let's take it for a test drive. Ooh. She got that 4.6 lock differential in the rear with a 5-speed in it. Let's see how fast we can get her. First off, let's turn on the headlights. It's a little dark. Alright, let's see how fast we can get her real quick. Yeah. Oh, damn. I wish I could get a 6-speed transmission, that'd be nice. Oh, damn! We're redlining out on speed. Don't want to hit that car. Come on. I wasn't expecting that 273 to be really as powerful as it is. So I'm actually really surprised that I was pushing like 280 versus 260. I mean, I'm probably going faster than what it says. Damn, she just hauls. Alright. Alright. I'll leave you guys looking at that sexy car for a minute while I go use the restroom. You know what? I'll even take the hood off for you. So you can look at that sexy engine. I'll be right back. Alright, let's put that hood on and let's get started on heading to the junkyard. I should probably wait till morning, so I'll sleep on the couch. Ah yes, more parts laying around. Don't mind that. Because you must wait till morning till the junkyard is open. I would take that, but the suspension on it, I mean, the suspension in this isn't the greatest either. But we're gonna find out. Wait, I forgot to put the wrench in. Wrench. Alright, we're all good. Got brake fluid, right? I shouldn't have to worry about that too much. Let's see how we'll start. Come on. I don't know why it's doing that, unless there's something wrong with the fuel tank. Which I don't exactly know where the fuel tank is. So, I'm gonna guess over here. Somewhere? Oh! Alright, well, it's got a full tank of gas. It's definitely producing enough voltage. Roll that window down. Let's get in the driver's seat. Let's disengage that e-brake. Put it in neutral. And let's get a rolling. It'll smoke them tires. Make sure, did I put the e-brake down? Okay. I know it's like a race car. You're the first gear to smoke them tires. Just because the other engine, it's got a bad rear end, some bad suspension parts. I wouldn't trust this to go street racing with. Yes, I may have put a, I think it's a 340 or 380 block with stock pistons, 1.7 ratio rockers. Plus, I think it was, yeah, just like a 400 CFM carburetor with performance air filter and stuff like that. So nothing too I mean, it's crazy, but not crazy. And it's got stock pistons. I think I put a street cam in it. Or the crankshaft I had to change up. I think I put a regular camshaft in it. Or I put something else in it. I don't. Or crankshaft. I know I got a street camshaft in it, but crankshaft I don't remember if it's stock or not. But the pistons are original because they were ones that I salvaged out of some blocks down here. You're going to notice a mess too at the junkyard. Because the last few cars that I've done down here. Oof. I wouldn't trust this nib to go that fast. I've been hesitant on doing one of these cars. I only bought this because I needed something out of my truck. I know this is still going to eat gas. Well, you buy a car that's still going to eat gas when you put a V8 in it when it had a 4-banger in it. Well, that's because I wanted to, and that's what I had kicking around because I hadn't started building the 4-cylinder that I had planned to. I need to check the coolant too while I'm here. Yeah, I think I got a stroker crankshaft in there. I would turn on the radio, but I don't want to get copyright issues. Check that oil. The oil's good. Coolant's good. Brake fluid's good. I'm full tank gas, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, as I said, got parts and shit laying everywhere. I prepared for a loading screen. Alright, as I said, we're only here to see what they got. Not really here to make a 100% decision on what we're buying. See what they got. If not, we're gonna head back to the shop. Oh, there's a Baja frame. I think this is 77. I don't like the color. Yes, I know I could repaint it. It's not the problem. This isn't too bad. I mean, engine's a little rough. Seen a few better days. You know, I'm gonna buy this stuff because I might try to get it going. I'm only gonna buy it because I'm gonna do it at some point. Alright, I know there's a few other cars up ahead. What's this? What is this with this cornbread? The carburetor. A 2JZ. See, I have the 2JZ mod. I have one of these I built earlier. Did off camera. Probably do another one of those on camera. I already have. What is this? It's a lad. Maybe I could do one of these. Just gotta put another tire on it. I think I have a 4-bolt tire I can just grab at the garage. But let's keep looking. There's another Hardy. And then we got one of these, which I've done a few of these. They're not too bad cars. I think this has some front end damage. Yeah, the cross member's a little crunched. What I think we'll do is we'll buy that lad. It's like our best bet. Probably just snag a tire. What's this? I got that. Maybe that Baja frame too. I'll buy that Baja frame. What's this? I'll buy that. I think I need a new one of those anyways. So Wolf, Hardy, Party. Yeah, that had the 4-banger. I'll buy this because I'm going to use it for parts of the bike. I'm going to go move those real quick. I'm probably going to buy this too, so I have another one of those. They're not bad cars, don't get me wrong. It looks rough, but I might be able to take that other engine out of that car. And coordinate panel. And that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Alright, we'll move you over here. So I'll get to you guys another time. Because I'm going to have to take your cylinder heads and everything and see which ones are good and which... That's going to be sketchy. I'm trying to make one of you two run. And we're going to... I need to go buy... that engine that's in this one. So I'm going to try to make it run with parts I got kicking around there. To get that going, steal tires off some other cars. And then I think it has a good transmission. No, it has a bad transmission. Let's see if we can find another transmission while we're running around here. Bad transmission. Bad transmission. Well, might as well start pulling things off, because we'll probably need this engine block too. Oh wow, this one actually has a good fuel pump. The last few ones that I've worked on have not had good fuel pumps, so I'm actually quite shocked. And the wires are good. The battery's probably good. The starter is good. Buy that. Come on. There we go. And that, and that. Then we yank you. And then I think I'm gonna need the rear end off this, just to be safe. I'm already expecting the worst out of that. Other car. The whole rear end. I was about to freak out that I lost my orange there for a minute. Alright. We know those are good. I need to cut this block out. Alright. 1, 2. That's junk 2. That's actually good. That's bad, that's bad. Actually, this one has a really good oil filter still up on it. It's usually rare that some of these cars have good steering, so... Oh, well, this one actually does. It's just got a junk transmission. Good thing about the wires, because it has bad wires, or none actually. Then I need to get one tire. Plus a front shackle. That's a front right. Damn it, I need a front left. Wait, let's see. This one have a front left? I mean, it don't gotta be perfect. I don't care about the brake pad because it's junk. Buy this. When I get that BART running, or the real life equivalent to 70s Dodge Challenger, that I don't run into too many problems. Alright, and then I need to get this tire off. Boom, boom. I think the drive shaft in this one should be fine. There's no drive shaft. At least none that I'm seeing. Okay. Buy all three of these. That one's junk. We know that for a fact. Just to be safe, I want to buy the rear axles. Come on. There we go. Just because I don't know how bad those ones are. That one's okay. Wolf. For a rat. Alright, and I need to get a drive shaft. Yeah, drive shaft. Let's see, is there any drive shaft around here? Let's see, some type of drive shaft. So far, I'm not seeing one. Oh, wait. You know, I think I might be able to do it if I grab one of those jack stands right here. Alright. So we need to get one of the jack stands. Because I need to get that drive shaft. It's not the best drive shaft, but it's not the worst. So, let's see. Can I even... No? Okay, I guess I can't do it while I'm in the junkyard. Screw it, we're gonna do the best we can. Alright. There's that one by one of these just to be safe. Yeah, no good front side on that. What about this one? Nope, definitely not. Was there even a drive shaft in this one? No, there wasn't. Alright. So we picked those two, clean and what we can get. Roll cage. Just because I want one for later. We'll buy you. Then we'll buy... You never know. And then I need to go get a rear tire for this side. I'm gonna buy this. Yeah, I don't care about that. Huh. It's a rat. Alright. So that's where I'm going to leave off for this video. I'll see you guys next time.